Share the screen.
So you share the screen there. Can I want to share the screen?
Okay, screen 2.
Screen 2.
And share.
Share. Can everybody see the screen?
Yes. Okay, so let's get started. Ayana, can you please? Yeah. Okay, so welcome all. We are going to discuss about the glories of the Karthik month. First of all, there's a verse in Bhagavad Gita. It's chapter 9, verse 26. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tat aham bhaktyupahritam ashnami prayatatmana. So it means if one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. And who knows who is saying this verse?
Krishna.
Yes, very nice. So Krishna is saying this to Arjuna that if anybody offers him just something simple.
Karthik month there?
No, this is a verse in Bhagavad Gita that puts us into the mood of bhakti or love for Lord. He's saying if you love the Lord or God, if you love him, and if you offer something simple, he's not saying give me a BMW car or a toy or a big house. He's saying a very simple thing like a leaf. Just give me a leaf, a flower, or a fruit, or just water, and he will accept it. And you know, when Krishna accepts something from with love from you, he will give back so much to you.
Yeah, so it's very auspicious if you give him something.
Right. So
we'll give him these lamps.
So everybody, if you have small diyas like this, if you can get it and put some ghee, have your parents put some ghee in it, and put a small wick in it. We have this activity sometime in the class before we go to the Kahoot quiz. We are all going to light this little lamp and just pray to the Lord. Okay.
If you want to do it with
make
us,
sure you have to use ghee. That's important.
Only ghee.
Yeah,
right?
Even if you get a small stick like this and put a little wick here and put ghee, we can light that also. Okay, and then we'll offer that to Krishna just as he's saying.
That's something I'll play with.
Okay, so we are going to discuss about the significance of Kartika month, or it's also called as Damodar month, and we're going to learn why it's called Damodar month also. So in Padma Puran, Krishna says that his favorite month is Kartika. It's the holiest month in the lunar calendar. We already discussed about Purushottama month. That's like an extra month that comes only once in 3 years. Kartik month comes every year. It usually comes during the Diwali time. And so Diwali is actually in this month.
Festival of Lights.
Yeah. It comes in the Kartika month there are different calendars we discussed.
You mean in November?
Yeah.
So November is Kartik month, right?
October/November time. It's like it'll
right
be
here?
Yeah, right now it started today actually. And today is called Sharad Purnima.
Today. It starts today.
Yeah. So in the lunar calendar, every month starts with a full moon, and then the moon starts becoming smaller and smaller and smaller, the crescent, and then becomes a new moon. And then it starts expanding again into a full moon. So the full moon is called Purnima. And so it's actually the end of the previous month and the beginning of the new month.
Yeah,
so last night was Sharad Purnima, and so today is called Sharad Purnima, okay? Like the first day of Kartik month. So please listen carefully because the Kahoot will have questions on what we are discussing today, only today, okay? So in the Padma Puran, it recommends that everybody offer a ghee lamp to Krishna and worship the Tulsi plant during this month. So that's why we are going to try and do that today with these little diyas, okay? So make sure that you don't put regular oil, put ghee that we use for cooking, and we can offer that to Krishna. Okay. Um, so there is a prayer called Damodar Ashtakam that is prayed during this month. Every day of this month, like devotees, they
Prabhuji, are we going to discuss about the story?
yes, yes.
Too. Yeah, we're gonna do that too.
Yes, I know most of you know, so most of you can help me with the story. So we're going to discuss about Damodar Ashtakam, and Damodar Ashtakam is about Damodara, the form of Krishna, who when he was bound by the love of his mother. Damodara, who knows what does Damodara means? What does Damo means?
That means the mortar. I think the grinding mortar, the big what he was tied to.
Dam means rope. Okay? And what does Udar mean?
Stomach.
Yes, tummy, stomach, abdomen, belly. So the rope was tied to Krishna's belly. So Damodar. That's how Krishna gets the name Damodar. So we'll discuss the Damodar pastimes, and it actually happened.
Is it also the disappearance of Srila Prabhupada?
Yes. So the one of the days is the disappearance day of Srila Prabhupada also. Yes.
Srila Prabhupada is our Acharya also.
Yes, he is our Paramacharya who started the Krishna consciousness movement. He came to America when he was 70 years old in 1965.
1965, I thought 1977.
That's when he left the earth.
Yeah, I know, I think.
Yes. So, that's a good point. So he left the earth at that time. So,
Left the earth?
yeah, so during Karthik month. So
that was like 40 years ago, I think.
Yeah, but still the message is always fresh, right? Because Bhagavad Gita is always fresh. Nothing like any technology we buy an iPhone, it gets outdated. But Bhagavad Gita never gets outdated. It's
because
always
it's an ancient book or something.
no, it's it's like the manual of life, right? So that's not going to change because our body is not changing, our mind is not changing, and our soul, body, mind, in the sense our body is changing, but as a whole, humanity, it's the same thing. So body, mind, words, and our soul is the nature is the same. So that's why it's ever fresh. Okay, so this slide is telling us about the different months of the lunar calendar. So it starts with Chaitra. That's usually on the Gregorian calendar. It's like March, April time. Vaishaka. So each month has a presiding deity. So for Chaitra, the presiding deity is Vishnu, and for Vaishaka, it is Madhusudana. Similarly, for Kartika, it is Damodara. And that's why it's also called Damodara month. And we discussed what the name Damodara means. Right. So, and then there's an Ekadashi that comes on every month. So every month has a Tithi also. And the lunar calendar we follow, like the Vaishnava calendar, is called also called Gaurabda. Just some detail. You don't have to know.
In my Vishnu class, we go to Vishnu class and we learned about Jyeshtha, I think.
Very nice. Yeah. And the Gaurabda calendar, it starts with the Mahaprabhu. So we are like in the 534th year. But Ayana, please. Okay. So this is just some technical details about every lunar month. So you probably heard about Tritiya. There's like Akshaya Tritiya. There's Chaturthi, like Vinayaka Chaturthi, Narasimha Chaturthi, all that. Then you hear about Panchami, Saptami, Ashtami, Janmashtami. See? So,
Janmashtami.
Yeah. So where that comes from is like the first day is called Pratama, Dvaitya. So it's like that. Ashtami is like the 8th day after the full moon of the waning moon. There's 2 types of moons, right? After full moon, the moon becomes smaller, and then after new moon, the moon keeps on becoming bigger. It's actually, we discussed in the other class, right? The moon itself is not becoming bigger or smaller. It's just a reflection from the sun, and due to the
Oh,
moon.
in Panchami, it's the Sri Nantam Das Thakur left.
Yes,
this
yes,
way.
disappearance day. Yeah, disappearance tithi. So each day is called a tithi, and so this when you hear Chaturthi, it's just meaning 4. It's nothing special to it. Okay, so
In Navami, it's Sunday, November 18th.
Ekadashi means 11.
yeah,
I heard Gita Bhadra somewhere.
yes, yes. So
What about the celebration Ekadashi?
And in
Yes.
Ekadashi, it's Rama Ekadashi.
yeah, says Rama Ekadashi, and there is Uttana Ekadashi. There are 2
Oh,
Ekadashi.
Bhavani.
But
Oh,
what
she's
does
working
DT
for that
stand
Baba
for?
died on this Bhishma Pancham.
So DD is just saying disappearance day. Okay, so for the great devotees, we celebrate not only their appearance day, we celebrate their disappearance day also. Okay, good questions. So like November 18th, there will be the disappearance day of Srila Prabhupada. Is a festival that day. Then Vasudeva Ghosh. So these are all great devotees of the Lord, and
Guys,
appearance are celebrated.
does T stand? Does DT
Oh,
stand for
DT right there.
Oh,
Or Daisy.
disappears?
yeah, disappearance tithi in this case.
Disappearance Tithi.
Yeah. So
And
we don't
Disappears like a
Prabhuji, I heard
magician.
that
Good.
in Ganesh Chaturthi,
Small piece.
the moon.
Okay. And you see here, there's a day called Amavasya. Yeah, Amavasya means new moon, and that's the day of Deepavali. And that's going to be November 14th.
Deepavali.
Yeah. So so this is a very, very special and spiritual month with so many festivals. But what I want to show you is every month has one moon.
Then why did that turn?
2 Ekadashi days, and it happens because there is the waxing moon and the waning moon. So the moon that is going smaller and smaller is called Krishna Paksha. The moon that is growing up is called Shukla Paksha. Okay, so that's just the dark fortnight and the bright fortnight. And fortnight means
You're frozen.
what does fortnight mean?
I said.
Are you frozen?
2 weeks.
Yes, 2 weeks. 2 weeks time is called fortnight, right? And that is like one cycle of the moon to go from a full moon to a new moon. It takes about 14 days or 15 days. So we discussed, right? Like each lunar month is about 29.5 days. So approximately 30 days. So that's why there are 30 months in 30 days in a lunar month. And it has, actually there are 2 Ashtamis in the lunar month, right? So see here, the 2 Ashtami. So in the second Ashtami is where Gopashtami comes. First Ashtami is actually the moon coming smaller time Ashtami, and then this Ashtami is when the moon is growing up into full moon Ashtami. So anybody has any questions on the Krishna Paksha and Shukla Paksha and why there are 2 fortnights in a lunar month? Okay. All right. So we are going to this wonderful pastime of Damodar Leela of Krishna. And so what happened was Krishna was going to all the Gopas and Gopis' houses and getting butter from the pots. They have stored their butter. You know, Krishna.
Way up high.
Yeah, Krishna is in Vrindavan, and everybody are just cowherd people, and their business is to make butter from milk, like milk the cows, and then sell the butter in the market. So all of them, they make butter and they store it by hanging it on the ceiling. But Krishna is very naughty. He goes to all these houses and gets the butter and eats them. But actually everybody wanted Krishna to come, because Krishna, just seeing Krishna is so full of happiness.
Angry, or is she just faking?
Yeah, she just acts angry, because she's thinking of Krishna just as an ordinary boy, and she wants to make sure Krishna has a good character and good behavior. So that Krishna also wants that.
Angry.
Yeah, she's actually angry. She's being a parent, right? So parents sometimes have to be angry to make the children be nice, right? So that they won't become a bad character. So Yashoda Mai, she wanted to make sure that Krishna gets fed well from home. She thought if Krishna gets butter from home, he would not go to other houses and get butter. But actually Krishna goes to get butter to all other houses to for his pastimes, and give them a lot of happiness when Krishna comes. So that's part of his pastimes. So Yashoda Mai, she woke up very early in the morning, and she went by herself. So while Krishna was still sleeping, so she went and she milked the cow. So now who knows what grass is fed to the cow that Krishna drinks milk from? Anybody knows? It smells like lotus flowers. So what is, do you know? It's called Padma Gandhi. Okay, Padma means lotus, Gandhi means smell. So there is this grass. If the cow eats that grass, the milk will smell like the lotus, fresh lotus petals. So there are special cows, and actually the cows that were selected for Krishna was like Nanda Maharaj is the king of Vrindavan. So he has 9 lakh cows. Okay, out of the 900,000 cows, he has selected 1,000 cows, and those 1,000 cows give milk to about 100 cows. And out of those 100 cows, they select the best, and was given milk. As a kid, they're given 10 of them were given. Out of that, one cow was selected to be the best cow, and that cow was given this grass, and Mother Yashoda was milking the milk from that cow for Krishna, so that she'll make the best butter for Krishna, so that he'll eat all the butter from home and he doesn't have to go outside and get any butter. So she was boiling the milk, and then she was also churning some butter at that time while she was waiting for the milk to boil. And as she was churning the milk, she was praying to Krishna, "Oh Krishna, you're the darling of Vrindavan." So it's actually a prayer to Krishna, and the bangles were clinking, clanking, and kirtan is going on while this is happening. And then at that time, Krishna woke up from his sleep. He came and he wanted to be intimate with his mom. So his mom, Yashoda Mai, stopped the churning of the butter, and he wanted to drink milk directly from his mother. So what Yashoda Mai thought, oh, my baby is hungry, and she started breastfeeding the baby. By that time, the milk that was got from the Patmagandhi grass and the special cow was boiling, and the milk was very sad. Now, in the spiritual world, every object is living. They want to serve Krishna.
Like
so
books and books and books.
yeah. So the milk was very sad. Oh, I'm not going to be drunk by Krishna now that he's drinking the mother's milk. So what is the point of me? And I'm just going to like boil over and fall into the fire. And as that milk was boiling over, the smell came to Mother Yashoda. She said, "Oh, I forgot. I was putting milk to boil for Krishna. Oh, Krishna, I'm going to take you off now from here, and I'm going to put you on the side. Let me go take care of the milk." Now, Krishna wasn't happy. You know, when Krishna is being served and you're focusing on Krishna, if you stop and go do something else, like say we are praying to the Lord and suddenly we are looking at the TV at the same time, Krishna doesn't like that. Krishna wants us to focus when we are praying to him.
But
So,
but Yashoda is making the milk for him.
yeah, she was, but she was she was serving him directly at that point, right? So Krishna, it's just a pastime. So Krishna suddenly thought, "Oh, my mother likes the milk more than me, so I'm going to show her." And this is the picture that you see in this picture. While his mother was away, he took this wooden mortar. So that's the one he's standing on. So he flipped it over. He used it as a ladder or a stool, and he jumped on it, and he started taking the butter that was stored from the previous day, and he was taking all that and giving his monkey friends. See, the monkey is asking for more, and
The monkey likes butter.
he broke some pots, and then you see Balram is hiding behind the pillar, and while he was doing this, Mother Yashoda came, and then she was thinking, "Oh, why did I go for that the small pot of milk? I lost so many pots of butter when I went." So she took a stick that's used for the churning of the butter. She doesn't hit the kids, but she just wanted to teach them a lesson. And Krishna is very scared.
But he was supposed to eat the butter from there.
No, not break the pots and give it to his monkey friends and all that, right? So Mother Yashoda comes angrily to Krishna, and Krishna jumps down and he starts running. And that's what we see in this picture. So Krishna is running and running. You know, Krishna, he's the creator of everything, every animal. So cheetahs, it runs at 70 miles per hour. And so if the Lord who created the cheetah, he can run faster than the cheetah, right? So he can run with infinite speed. But Mother Yashoda, he saw that Mother Yashoda is following him, cannot reach him, and she was getting very tired and sad that he couldn't catch Krishna. So Krishna slows down and lets his mother catch him. So only when you endeavor or you try very hard to reach Krishna, he will let him be caught. Otherwise, he will run fast to make sure that you really want to be with Krishna. So that's what that signifies. And then Mother Yashoda took Krishna and said, "Okay, you took this mortar and you tried to get the butter out, so I'm going to tie you up today." So now nobody can tie up Krishna. You know, he's the Supreme Lord. He's the creator of all the universe. Everybody is subordinate to him.
But he was doing this out of love.
Yeah, so he controls everybody. Nobody can control him. But to his pure devotee, like Mother Yashoda, he allows to be tied. So that's what we are seeing. Mother Yashoda wanted some rope to tie Krishna up. So Krishna also does some Leela mischief here, actually. So
yeah, he keeps on growing and growing.
No, so she first takes a rope. You know, they are the cowherd community. So they have so much rope for tying the cows and then taking them around. So there are so much millions of meters of rope available for the million cows, right? So so they're waiting. Mother Yashoda took some rope and started tying. And she always finds that when she tries to pull it around Krishna's tummy, it is always 2 fingers too short. So 2 fingers. So who knows what those 2 fingers represent? So the Acharya says the 2 fingers represent, one is how much we want to bind Krishna. Like what is our endeavor? How much we are trying to bind Krishna. And the second is the mercy of the Krishna. So if Krishna is merciful and allows us to tie, then only we can tie. So Mother Yashoda was trying to wrap Krishna. It's always 2 fingers too short. How can that be? There's such a small little Krishna and a small mortar. And she asked for more rope. She bought the rope, tied it, and then she tried to wrap it around Krishna. Again, it is 2 fingers too short. And then the gopis came running with more rope, and then it became like a big entertainment there. Everybody is bringing all the rope in Vrindavan, but still it is always 2 fingers too short. So it's like a leela going
He
on.
would be all as big as an elephant.
And then Krishna saw that his mother is all getting sweaty, doing all this work of tying the rope, and he thinks, "Oh, my poor mother! I have to let her tie me up." And then, because of her endeavor and Krishna's mercy, she was able to bind Krishna. So that means we can also bind Krishna to our heart if we try hard. And if we get Krishna's mercy, we can bind him to our heart. That's what this means. So Krishna, being the Supreme Lord, he allows him to be tied to this mortar. And now Mother Yashoda says, "This is your punishment. This is your timeout. You better be here. And this is for breaking all the pots and feeding the monkeys and wasting all the butter that I took so much pains to make." So she wanted to teach Krishna a lesson like that. And Krishna, she said, "Okay, mother," and he was crying, and actually he was scared. So what Krishna is the Supreme Lord. He knows he's the Supreme Lord, but then for his pastimes, he makes himself forget that he has the energy to break anything and come out. Because if Krishna just say, "I'm the Lord, nothing can happen to me," that is no fun for him also. So he makes himself forget that he's Lord, and he's afraid of his mom. With his Yogamaya potency, he tries to show that he wants to experience the like what a child would feel afraid of his or her mother when they're getting angry, right? So he's having this wonderful pastime, and then he's tied, and then what he does is he starts when mother goes away to take care of the milk, he starts pulling this mortar and he starts walking through.
Crawling.
Yeah, he crawls through the garden, and there were 2 trees, and they're called
exactly alike.
Yeah, they're called Yamala Arjuna trees. Yamala means twins. So there are twin trees, and it's just Arjuna. It's not the Arjuna we read about in Mahabharata, but this is just the tree name, the type of tree. There's banyan tree, oak tree, all that. So this is called an Arjuna tree. These are very, very big trees. And then Krishna goes through the middle of them, and the mortar gets stuck. Now, and then Krishna pulls the mortar, and these big trees, they come crashing down. And when they crash down, out of them comes 2 Gandharvas. Their name is, who knows their name?
Nalakuvera and Manigriv.
Yes, very nice. Manikriva and Nalakuvera. So these 2 were the sons of Kuvera, and they were cursed by Narada Muni to become trees.
Because they were bathing in the in one pond one day, and then they didn't.
It was Lord Shiva's garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were bathing in Lord Shiva's garden, and another humiliation, not paying respect to Narada when he came.
Yeah, Narada Muni is a great acharya, right? And we know he's a Mahajan. When he came, these guys were just taking bath without clothes and throwing water on their girlfriends and having fun. And then Narada Muni thought, actually, a devotee's curse is actually a boon. So he made them trees, but because they became trees, they were able to see the wonderful pastimes of Krishna. And when Krishna did this Damodara pastime, he actually liberated them, and they were able to go back home, back to Godhead, right? So that's why if we get some anger from a great devotee, it's actually a blessing, not a curse. And they were so thankful for Krishna liberating them, and they were thankful that
And
they
they
were
got
able
to
to,
see the Lord.
yeah. So they were able to see all the wonderful past. And as a baby, Krishna used to be pulled by the little cows. He used to hold on to the tail of the cow and
then run.
yeah. So all those wonderful pastime, these trees were watching firsthand. So having that, like the best spot, like you go to a cinema, you get a balcony seat and you think, oh, this is a great seat. So similarly, these trees, they got the best seat to see the wonderful Krishna Leela. So he actually liberated them. And actually Krishna gives the rope, the strength to break them. Um, so that's why this rope is also blessed. So when we fully depend on the Lord, right? So if we if we are studying for our exam and say, oh Krishna, if you desire, please let me get good marks, help me to become good in studies.
I always pray before I submit a test.
Yeah. So if you should use every opportunity to pray. So similarly, this rope is just a regular rope, but when it was tied to Krishna's belly, it became so strong that it was able to pull the mortar and break the trees. Otherwise, even if Krishna is strong, the rope can break, right? So if two people pull, if you put like two trucks between a small rope and pull from both directions, the rope will break. So if we think that Krishna is the strongest person, but the rope, if it's not strong, it cannot pull the mortar and break the trees, right? So what happens is when you fully surrender to the Lord, you get the strength that nobody else, regularly you cannot have. So that's why you should bring Krishna into your life and be with Krishna and do everything for his service. So you'll have the ability
to study.
Yeah. So when you do studies also, you think that as an offering to Krishna, I'm going to study so well so that I will grow up and have a good career to serve you, Krishna. So please help me study. Then he will give you strength that more than what you can actually do. So similarly, the rope was able to pull down these trees.
More than it actually could.
Yes. So we are actually at okay. So Krishna breaks down these trees, and then everybody comes running. Oh, what happened?
Since that big crash.
Yeah, such a big trees falling. We know there'll be such a thundering sound when big trees fall. So everybody is worried. Oh, what happened to our Krishna? And Yashoda Mai was so sad. She was the one who tied up Krishna, and this happened. So she was very remorseful. And then it was Nanda Maharaj, Krishna's father, who came and took him out of the rope. So one of the acharyas says, our mother nature has brought us to this material world, and only a father will liberate us from the material world, and the father is Krishna, right? So just like that, Nanda Maharaj has come to take Krishna out of the rope, and then he didn't want to go to Yashoda because Yashoda Mai tied him, and Yashoda Mai was so sad, and then he went to Yashoda Mai, and Yashoda Mai gave him some milk, and there ends the wonderful pastime of the Damodar Leela. In between this, there was a small aspect of there's Balramji also coming and trying to say, oh, don't tie up Krishna and all that. There are aspects, but we can't go into that just because we don't have much time. So now So now what we want to do is, we want to, if you see on this picture, I'll make this full screen. If all of you can.
Hey, someone's drawing.
Yeah. So all of you can take the diya we discussed in the beginning of the class, or small deepam, but make sure it is ghee. So let's light that, and start offering it to the Lord Damodar. Okay, so that's what we have to do during this month, and devotees of the Lord do this every day. So let's at least do it now in class, and then we'll go into the Kahoot quiz.
Can I hold it?
Okay. And there's a song we sing while we offer this ghee lamb to Krishna. Okay,
Look at that.
it's called the Damodar Ashtakam. Okay.
They're burning.
Yeah. Now make this into two windows so that one will be okay. So if everybody can see the screen now.
And if someone can please stop drawing on the board.
Okay, that's what Krishna would do, right? Be naughty. So let's think that it is Krishna drawing. Okay.
No.
Okay. So this is the verse. Okay. So Namamishwaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yashoda Violukaladavamanam Paramrishtamathyanta Todruta Gopya Rudantam Muhurnetra Yugmam Rijantam Karambojayukmena Shatankanetram Muhushwasakam Patrirekanka Stitam Graivam Damodaram Bhaktibadam Iti Drikswalila Bhirananda Kunde Swakosham Nimachantam Akyapayantam Tadiyeshitatneshu Bhakterjitatvam Puna Prematastam Satavriti Vande Param Deva Moksham Shavadimva Nachanyam Vrineham Varishadapiha Idam Teva Purnata Gopala Balam Sada me manasya varishtam kimanye.
Sorry.
Idam te mukam boja matyanta nile Vritam kuntalai snikta raktaischa gopya Muhuschumbidam bimba rakta darame Manasya varishtam alam lakshalabe Namo Deva Damodarananta Vishnu Prasidha Prabho Dukkha Jalabdi Magnam Kripa Drishti Vrishyati Dinam Batanu Anesha Mamagya Medakshi Drishya
Good Krishna, good Rama.
Kuberatmajau Buddha Murteva Yadva Tvaya mochitau bhakti bhajau kritau cha Tata prema bhaktim swakame prayacha Namokshe graho mesti damodareha Namaste studamne suradipti damne Tadiyodarayata vishwasya damne Namo Radhikayai Svadiya Priyayai Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tupyam Namamishwaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yashodabi Yulukaladavamanam Param Rishtamatyanta Todruta Gopya. Okay, very nice, everyone. So what we need to do is meditate on the Lord's form here. When we do this diya, we have to make these small circles around his small lotus feet, then on his knees, on his damodar, where the rope is there on his abdomen, and then his hands, his chest, then his face.
Can I blow it
So
off
this
now?
is a great form of worship during
Can I blow it?
during the Karthik month. So everybody who had the diyas, make sure
So low.
make sure you are safe and don't let any fire spread or anything. Make sure. Now what we'll do is for 5 minutes, let's read the translations of the verse. So each person, can you unmute yourself and read the. Okay, so Ayana, do you want to read the first verse translation, please?
Okay. The supreme controller who possesses an internal form of blissful
knowledge,
whose
glistening earrings
swing to and fro, who manifests himself in Golaka, who stole the butter that the gopis kept hanging from the rafters of their storerooms, and who then quickly jumped up and ran in retreat of fear of Mother Yashoda, but was ultimately caught to that Supreme Lord Sri Damodara. I offer my humble obeisances.
Okay. Next, who would like to read? Krishna and Rama?
Me!
Read Prabhuji. Okay.
I can read
Upon
Prabhuji.
seeing his
You
mother,
want
Seeing his mother
cried
whipping
and
still.
rubbed his eyes again.
Please raise your hand. Please raise your hand if you want to.
Yes. Krishna and Rama are reading. Please don't disturb.
Upon seeing his mother whipping a stick, he cried and rubbed his eyes again and again. With his two lotus hands, his eyes were fearful and his breathing quick. And as his Mother Yashoda bound his belly with ropes, he shivered in fright, and his pearl necklace shook. To this, the Supreme Lord Sri Damodara, I offer my humble obeisances.
Very nice.
Good job.
Okay, number 3. There are 8 verses, so let's go quick.
Raise your hand. Okay, Dhruv.
Okay, Dhruv wants to read. Go ahead, Dhruv. Unmute.
Krishna, you can read.
Those super excellent pastimes of Lord Krishna's babyhood drowned in inhabits of Gokula, pools of
Ecstasy.
to the devotees who are attracted to his only to his majesty, except
Majestus.
of Narayana, Vaikuntha, the Lord herein reveals, I am conquered and overwhelmed by pure loving devotion to the Supreme Lord Damodara, my obeisances hundreds of times.
Very nice, Dhruv. Hari Bol.
Krishna.
Okay. Oh Lord, although
Jaya wants to read next. Krishna can
Lord,
read next.
although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for liberation nor eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon. My only prayer is that your childhood pastimes may constantly appear in my mind. Oh Lord, I do not even want to know the future appear in my
of Paramatma. I simply want to wish that your childhood pastimes may be enacted with my heart.
Very nice.
Okay,
Krishna.
Shreya and Srihari can read next. Shreya, Srihari, do you want to read the next one? This one? This one. You want to read Shreya, Srihari?
You're muted.
Okay, you're muted. Let me unmute you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you can read this.
Yeah. What?
Yes. You start from, oh Lord, the
Little to read more.
Oh, Lord. Ye.
of your
Of your
blackish.
blackish lotus face.
Trying to read.
And let them repeat.
Yeah, you can repeat after Ayana.
Yeah, which is encircled by
Is encircled by
locks of curling hair.
What is it?
Locks of curling hair.
What's a curly hair?
Have become Ayana.
Have become
Red.
reddened
Reddened
like bima fruits due to Mother Yashoda's kisses.
Mother Yashoda.
Kisses. What
Reddened?
more?
I can't understand.
What more?
Okay, Ayana, you can just read it. You're breaking.
Oh, I'm talking to them.
Okay, so Ayana, can you finish read, or somebody else would like to read?
And Shihari.
Yes, Mama.
Yeah, please, Riddhi.
O Lord, the cheeks of your blackish lotus face, which is encircled by locks of curling hair, have become reddened like bimba fruits due to Mother Yashoda's kisses. What more can I describe than this? Millions of opulences are of no use to me, but may this vision constantly remain in my mind.
Very nice. Who wants to read number 6?
Prabhuji, can Ethereal read?
Yes, please. Yes, please, Nishtiji, please.
O unlimited Vishnu, O Master, O Lord, be pleased upon me. I am drowning in an ocean of sorrow and am almost like a dead man. Please shower the rain of mercy on me, uplift me, and protect me with your nectarine vision.
Very nice, Ethereal G. Number 7.
Can I try?
Okay, Sai.
Shall I read?
Yeah. First Ishika and then Ishwar.
Ishika. O Lord Modera, in your form as a baby mother, Yasoda bound you to grinding stone with a rope for tying cows. You then freed the sons of Kuvera, Managriva, and Nalakuvara, who were cursed to stand as trees, and you gave them the chance to become your devotees. Please bless me in the same way. I have no desire for liberation into your effulgence.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Ishika Ji. Okay, Ishwar Ji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Shall I read the 7th one?
No, you can read the last one, please.
Okay. O Lord, the entire universe was created by Lord Brahma, who was born from your abdomen, which was bound with a rope of Mother Yashoda. To this rope, I offer my humble obeisances. I offer my obeisances to your most beloved Srimati Radharani and to you,
unlimited pastimes and for your unlimited pastimes.
Very nice. Thank you so much, everyone, for reading so well. And hopefully, we can read it a few times and understand this beautiful pastime. Quickly, we are out of time, but just want to mention this month has so many good aspects, right? So Ram, Sita, Lakshman, Hanuman, they all returned from Lanka victorious. Ravan was killed day,
Yes,
right?
Prabhuji.
We celebrated that. So Diwali day is when they come back to Ayodhya. Okay, so that's also in Karthik month, and this picture shows then. This is the day when this is the month when Krishna and Balram became greater than 5 years old. So until then they were taking little calves to the field. From then on they took they took the big cows, and there's a festival for that, Gopashtami. Okay, and on that day, mother like Radharani is
Yeah,
dressed up as a boy.
were they 7 years old at that time?
Yeah, they were greater than 5 at that point when they started taking cows. So this is
Were,
also during Kartik month.
were they 6 or 7 years old?
I think they just completed 5 is what I read, but I can be corrected if you know better. So just after 5, they said, "Oh, we are 5 now. We don't want to just take calves. We want to take cows also for herding." Um, so that's the whole festival of Gopashtami, and mother or Radharani, she's always with the gopis. And just to celebrate this festival, if you go to any temple, she's dressed up as a boy, because she during the pastime she dressed up as a boy to go with Krishna and Balram to herd the cows. Otherwise, girls they stayed at home, helped their mothers make the butter, and the boys went to herd the cows and feed them so that they can make milk, right? So that's the pastime. I just want to quickly go through this, so just showing how special this month is. The whole Govardhan Leela was during this month. For 7 days, 7 nights, Krishna held up the Govardhan hill like an umbrella. That happened during this month. And then in Mahabharata that we are going to read, there is Bhishma Pancha. This is the time when Bhishma was down in all these arrows and he left his body looking at Krishna. On the last 5 days of this month is when that happened. So he was fasting. So that's very special for devotees. Then Krishna, during his Vrindavan pastime, he killed these demons like Keshi, Vyomasura, and Arishtasura. So I just want to quickly mention these because there may be some questions in the Kahoot from this. And then the Ras Leela happened during this time in the Kartik month. Then Krishna left Vrindavan to go to Mathura during this time. And then Akrura is a great devotee of the Lord, right? So he actually is cherishing the footprints of Krishna when he came to get them to go to Mathura. So that all happened during the Kartik time. Krishna killed Kamsa, the evil king, in Kartik time. Yeah, this is Kamsa. Oh, and then this is a pastime of Narakasura, who was actually born of Lord Vishnu and Bhumi Devi. But Krishna killed Narakasura to save like 16,100 girls that Narakasura had kept in his prison. And then Krishna married all of them to give them protection. Then the whole Samudra Mandan Leela and Amrit coming out. So this left picture is Dhanvantari, who is bringing the Amrit. And from his eyes, there were tears seeing all the devotees working so hard for this. So from his eyes, the small tears fell into the Amrit, and that's how Tulsi came into being. Tulsi is considered to be a great devotee of the Lord, and so that's importance in this month of Kartik. And the right picture is Mohini Murthy. She's also incarnation of Krishna in a girl form to take the Amrit away.
Mohini was like Radharani.
No. So that's Krishna himself. And then Srila Prabhupada, like we mentioned in the beginning of the class, he came to the US, and then he got some instructions from his spiritual master to write books during this Karthik month from his spiritual master. So this is very special month. So any devotional activities you do will be repaid in leaps and bounds. So it's like a spiritual sale going. So hopefully all of you will make use of it. It's until November 29th, starting from today. So if you take a vow to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare every day, that will really help you. And if you chant the Damodarashtakam, that's good. But you can start small, and then as the years progress, you can increase more and more. Okay. So with that, we'll go to the Kahoot quiz. Sorry, we have only 4 minutes left, but I don't have too many questions. It's only 10 questions. So good luck, everyone. Sorry, the class went a little over. Okay. Okay.
Finally.
Okay, please everybody go to kahoot.it or on the Kahoot app. Please enter the game pin 223620.
Gloria, can you
223620.
Huh? What is it? Wait. What is it?
2236
2236.
020.
020.
I'm gonna.
Prabhuji, can you wait for some more time?
Yes.
Prabhuji, what is the game pin?
2236020. Oh, Ayana is in Halloween pumpkin.
Yeah. And oh yeah, Ishika with the rainbow.
So everybody in, there's only 9 so far.
You can add emojis if you want. Emojis are like things you can add.
Ayana, they all know emojis.
Yeah, I know. I'll just.
Prabhuji, how do you do emojis? I don't know.
Big.
Ayana is just showing off her pumpkins.
No,
right? So,
you can put it on too. I'm not showing off.
yeah. So it doesn't matter.
Don't put me off the game.
Okay.
You can actually.
No, I don't want. Okay, Shreya.
Prabhuji.
Shreya and Srihariji have come. Shreya has come with a info
Prabhuji,
For eating, I think.
for Krishna.
Prabhuji,
Yeah.
I have a doubt.
Prabhuji,
Yes,
how do you make emojis?
Oh,
Yeah. So when you put it,
your
when you
nickname.
put your nickname, you have like at the bottom here of the screen, like right on the bottom right here on this side, you have a little smiley face. You press that and then there are emojis.
Okay, sure, here.
Can I see your screen now?
I think we should start. We are already late. Who
Prabhuji, did the Kurukshetra war took place in this Kartika month?
No.
It's a quick. We have to click start. Let's click start.
Okay, everybody ready? I'm going to start.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Ready?
Strongest has come in. Okay, Dhruv. Anybody wants us to wait, or can we start?
Anybody?
Okay, everybody's ready.
Everybody's ready. Come on, quick. Go. One. What is the other name for Kartika month?
Purushottama month, Damodara month, Madhav month, Keshava month.
Damodar.
Don't say the answer.
Okay, all of you
That
got
was
it
pretty
right.
quick. Anyways.
Prabhuji,
Yes?
sorry, I have to leave now.
Oh, sorry, Mishti ji. I'm sorry we went over, but thank you so much for your association and participation.
Thank
Please.
you, Prabhuji. It's okay.
Hare Krishna.
Bye.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, next question. Who is the goddess of this? Radharani, Lakshmi, Parvati, Saraswati.
You didn't discuss that.
Use your brains. So we in Damodarashtakam last verse we discussed who is the most favorite for this month. Namo Radhikaye. Radhika is Radharani, okay?
Oh, well, at least thing. Strongest. Strongest is here. Strongest
Okay, which is the first day of Kartika called? It's actually what is the first day? Kartika Purnima, Guru Purnima, Sharat Purnima, Madhu Purnima. It's actually the Purnima of the previous month because it's the first day.
I think I got it wrong. Yeah.
Yes, Sharat Purnima. Most of you got Kartika because it's Kartika, but first day is usually from the previous month, which is Sharat. Okay?
Oh, then.
Yeah, we are with these on first day. Good. What is the festival of Gopashtami? Coming of age of Krishna to take cows to graze. Radharani dressed up as a Gopa boy. Cows make the ground soft. All of the above.
It's usually all of the above.
Don't say the answer.
See, that was the answer.
Yeah. Yeah, some of you answered the red one, which is correct. And the yellow one, I didn't actually tell you. So there is this pastime where Mother Yashoda says that you cannot take cows. You are too young to do them, to take them. Krishna says, no, I will take them. Then Mother Yashoda says, you should wear shoes if you're taking cows. Then Krishna says, no, cows are my masters. I don't want them to not have shoes. Only if they have shoes, I will wear shoes. So then the cows heard this conversation, and the cows felt so sad for Krishna's feet, little very soft feet. And in the night, they went and tread on all the place, removed all the stones and made it very soft. That's why it's called cows made the ground soft. Before the day where
Acha,
Krishna
can you
took the
just
cow.
move to the next one, please?
Okay.
Just
okay,
go
next.
quick.
Okay, next question. Hemant is the highest climber. Good job. And Rama, Gaushank, all are doing well. Okay, what is the festival of Deepavali? Karthik month. Rama went to the forest on this day. Rama kills Ravana on this day. Rama made Vibhishna king on this day. Ram Sita returns to Ayodhya on this day. So what is the festival of Deepavali?
I don't know.
We had a slide on this. So it's a celebration of.
That's new.
Okay, some of you answered Rama kills Ravana. That is Dashara. That's already done. Okay, you remember we had Vijayadashmi or Dashara. So that's the day Rama killed Ravana. He hit his heart because when he was shooting arrows at his head, each head was coming back. So Ram found an arrow and put it into his heart, and then Ravan died. So similarly, if we try to become good by focusing on ourselves, we cannot. If we bring the Lord into our heart, we can become good. Okay, that's what we learned from that. Okay, next question. What is Krishna Paksha and Shukla Paksha of the moon cycle? Dark fortnight and bright fortnight of the moon cycle, bright fortnight or dark fortnight of the moon cycle. So Krishna, is it dark or is Shukla dark? That's what you're actually answering. One of two. Okay. So yeah, so this is
Which one's first? Like dark fortnight is the Krishna Paksha.
Yeah, Krishna Paksha is always the dark fortnight when the moon is becoming smaller and smaller and smaller, becoming new moon in the moon cycle. That's called Krishna Paksha. Okay.
Can you please go to the next one?
Okay, next. Ultra Dhruv is the highest climber. Good job, Dhruv. 4 places up. Ishwar is on the board. Shreya and Srihari are on top. When did Krishna's Govardhan Leela happen? Purushottam month, Karthik month. So when did the Lord lift up the Govardhan hill and save everybody from the big flood? Okay, most of you got this right. Ayana, we discussed this. Purushottama month is already passed. Remember, it comes in 3 years, and the person asking for 5 husbands. No, that's the pastime there.
Oh.
Okay, Rama is the highest climber, 4 places up. Okay, what does name Damodar mean? Butter, rope, tree, mortar. My grandfather's name is Damodar. And I only found.
You mean
Your
who I was talking to?
Yeah, rope. Okay. Some of you added mortar, but no, it's Damo means rope. Okay.
Yes. Before.
So only with the rope of love you can bind Krishna. What does Uddar and Damodar mean?
Uddar.
Is it belly, neck, face, leg? So how was Krishna bound? Okay, everybody got it right. Good job. Okay. How should we celebrate Karthik month? Sing Damodarashtakam, offer ghee lamp to Krishna, chant Hare Krishna, all of the above.
It's usually all of the above when there's all of the above.
Okay, I'll make some questions where all of the above is wrong.
Well, actually, some are right. Not
Okay, most of you got it right. 4 of you did it right. We offer lamb to Krishna because the other, yeah, that's also correct. But you should do all of this.
You got it right. Good job.
Okay, Gauri and Shankar are in first
Why
place
aren't
now.
you
Very
reading the
good.
fire?
Ayana is making a comeback. Okay, Ultra Dhruv, very nice. Okay, last question of the day. What Krishna that happened in Karthik month? Krishna killing Keshi demon, Krishna killing Arishtasura demon, Krishna freeing Manigriva and Nalakuvera, all of the above.
All of the above, all of the above, all of the above, all of the above.
Okay.
All of the above.
So
all of the above.
Anybody who got the other answers are also not wrong, but the best answer is all of the above.
All of the
It's a very auspicious month. Okay. So who's on the podium? Srihari. Ria and Riddhi.
Where's the last one?
Gauri and Shankar in first place. Congratulations. And then runner-up is Shreya and Neha.
And I was in 6th place.
Okay, everybody did well, and everybody who participated, okay? So great job, everyone. If you want to see your name, I'll show you a name. So everybody in this list are winners because they participated and gave your association.
Let's see, play.
Here, all of you are here.
Can I see?
And all of you did great.
73%.
Okay.
Pretty good.
15 players are there.
Wait, can you press this? Can you press? Press 9. Did I answer all my questions?
You answered 73%. Anybody else want to see how many percent you did or something? Okay, but all of them on this board are winners today because we learned about Karthik month, and anybody who hears about Karthik month during Karthik month is also getting a lot of blessings from Krishna. So congratulations everyone for this, for participating and coming today. On a Saturday, you could have done so many things on Halloween, but you decided to come and learn about God.
Nice.
So you are all great devotees. Hare Krishna. See you all next week. We'll continue with the Mahabharata. Hari Bol.
I want to say, Prabhuji, I want to sing in tune.
Okay, okay. Please sing. Please sing.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very nice. Nice tune.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Very nice tune. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else has anything to share or say? Okay, then have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you next week. Have a very Krishna conscious Karthik month. Let Lord Krishna give you all the best blessings to make you all wonderful devotees and help you with everything in your future, and make you good in studies, good in playing, good in everything you try. So thank you so much for joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.